We've been on this road to a place that one day we'll know. Adventure to the other side. Searching high and low for the treasure deep in your soul. The fortune teller's always right. Got them red eyes in the night, like a panther out of sight. Gonna sing my battle cry, 'cause I am the, I am the.
Because obviously his hair is quite light underneath, so as you can see already, a grade 2 on some people would look like a 0. So what I want to do is just kind of see what shape we've got, but the way they would have cut it back then is, you know, 0 all the way round, left to top. It wouldn't you wouldn't be doing this. I just want to essentially look at the head shape and judge. You kind of gotta, some people come in and say, oh, can I get a grade 1? And before you just chuck it in, you gotta say, look, your hair's quite light, so do you want to do a grade 2 first instead of just whacking it in?
I am the hunter, I am the great unknown, only my love can conquer. I am the hunter. I am the hunter, into the wild we go. Give up your heart, surrender, 'cause I am the hunter.
A couple of pictures, he's kind of got a slight step, whereas other pictures he's got the 0 right up. Would you rather it more harsh with the 0 right up, or would you rather kind of bring the 0 to there and have that kind of step?
If it's right with you, I mean, I'd like it 0 straight up.
Yeah,
So it's like,
perfect.
so when it's slicked back, it's slicking right along the line.
And obviously with the back as well, when the long hair comes down, it's either just going to drop and have nowhere to sit. Yeah, almost like a point, or you can have it sitting on shorter hair at the back rather than sitting on nothing. But either way, you're not going to see it, but it's probably going to sit slightly nicer with a bit of this crown area. But again, back then they probably would have just shaved it all the way around.
You can't deny. Hear my calling, like a low come running to me, dancing through the midnight. Got them red eyes in the night, like a panther out of sight. Gonna sing my battle cry, 'cause I am the, I am the.
Sure, back then they would have not had any kind of way of doing things. They would have just wanted a 0 back and sides and slick back the top. So it wasn't any of leave this, leave that. They've just shaved it all the way round. You don't really want to go more past the curvature, because then it just looks like maybe a nice gem, a bit unbalanced. But I almost don't want to get it too perfect. You know what I mean? And an updated cut would probably have been a 0 kind of halfway round, and then I would have faded it up. And then this would have been more scissored rather than a kind of wedge. If they wanted this cut, I think the barbers would have convinced them into kind of getting a more modern style.
I am the hunter, I am the great unknown, only my love can conquer. I am the hunter. I am the hunter, into the wild we go. Give up your heart, surrender, 'cause I am the hunter.
So at the back, would you rather it kind of come down square, boom, or more into a point?
Yeah, a bit of a point on it.
That essentially is just going to be there, so it doesn't look as flat. So instead of just going down, it's just going to kind of run off the head and sit smoother through this area. Again, like with these sections, I just want to bring them in tight, because I know these will be the first things to grow out. And that's like, for someone, they want to kind of see that it's all 0, rather than if you turn your head, you've got that, but you don't really want to see it straight on. I think that in general, any haircut, you'll always look at these corners to make sure they're still square, nothing's kind of overlapping.
I am the hunter, into the wild we go. Give up your heart, surrender, 'cause I am the hunter.
So once you've got that weight line,
Oh yeah.
you can kind of see it slightly, but if you want, I can bring it in tighter. You probably can't really see it, just in between the hairs.
Yeah.
So with this, Luke, you're saying this bit here,
Yeah,
you're showing.
because I kind of tested it out. I wanted to see if it'll sit nice, but it does sit nice with it, but then you can kind of see it through the hairs. So what I'll probably do now is just bring it up tighter with the zero.
Yeah.
Because realistically, we just want to see these hairs, and then through the hairs, you want to see the zero. Yeah, so obviously that side is going to sit a lot nicer, because this is a bit more prominent where the hair grows out of. You kind of always look at where the crown falls, and then you kind of know that swivels out. So it's and this just kind of sits flat. This kind of wants to come over and down, where this just swivels round. So you're always kind of going to battle it because it bounces up, and a lot of people come in and they might be wearing the hair the wrong way based on where the crown grows out from.
Yeah.
So what are you using to style it, Luke?
This is a pomade, so you know they wouldn't have done anything special with it. They kind of just would have gripped it to put it back. You know, they're not going to be messing about or.
This, you watch it in the show. They're not. It's not quite slick back and solid, is it? It's still moving about.
Because in parts, you know, parts where you can fight in or you know all that. You might have got a comb just to brush it back, and then throughout the day it would have just parted itself.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's much better. You can see it.
yeah, you know.
It's just slight overhang of that, that line.
It's not
you
cut
said.
fully straight. Still a bit rough around the edges. But because of the shape of the head, then it should sit. It shouldn't always flop forward because you've got kind of gone past the curvature and it's gone almost square again.
I am the